everybody? It's your boy Anonymous, the author, aka Anonymous Rap Guy, and I am back with a little episode review, man. Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 1. This is my spoiler review, so if you haven't seen the episode, please click off this video, go watch the episode, or go watch my non-spoiler review. Yeah, go check it out. Anyway, without further ado, man, let's just jump into the episode review. Jumping in, I said in my other review, I was not a big fan of the intro song when we first get the episode started. It was just very meh. It didn't really strike a chord with me. As I said before, I didn't like. I believe it's opening 4. I didn't really like very much in Attack on Titan, but then as I watched it and got wrapped up in it, it kind of grew on me. So maybe this one will as well. But just off the back, I was not a big fan of the intro song. We are introduced to 3 new characters, man. I'll say 2 new characters, Gabby and Falco. And there's someone else that I could not catch his name. I'm doing all this off of pen and paper. I'm trying not to look this up because I don't want any spoilers. But Gabby and Falco, when we first jump off, Gabby's crazy. She definitely went out there with grenades and kind of just threw them at an armored train and just didn't care. I couldn't believe it worked personally, but hey, more power to her, man. She's crazy as heck, and I'm interested to see how she fits into the story and how she develops as a personal character. I'm really interested in seeing that, man. We also get introduced to 2 Titans, Jaws and Cart. We were already familiar with Cart from Season 3, so I'm interested to see where that goes. They mentioned Cart's name, but I didn't get a good listen for it. I didn't write it down quick enough. But I did get Gilliard as the name of Jaws. They said that when he put his hand over him to cover up the bullet. So we're getting a little bit of detail on these Titans. We're getting a little bit of information on the people inside the Titans or behind the Titan. However you want to really look at it is where we're at. There's a new animation studio this season. I didn't really notice anything too crazy watching it for the first time. There was nothing that stood out that made me say, hey, this is a new animation studio. This was terrible, or this was whack. This was lacking. It was a little bit messy in this part. Everything seemed pretty clean. Nothing was too jarring, so I'm interested to see what they're going to do with this. Interested to see what the animation house is going to do as far as action. There was a scene when they were dropping in the Titans, which answered a question for me. In Season 3, you guys know, in the background when there is Shingan Shina, there's an energy strike when Titans transform, and usually that's reserved for the intelligent Titans, the Beast Titan. And in the scene, it happens all over, and I was just I was confused when I first saw it as to how all of a sudden these Titans transformed. Was there other people standing there waiting to inject them? But in the scene where they're bombarding this city basically with Titans, you see that Zeke is shouting and they transform. I don't know exactly how that works. Maybe they'll explain it a little bit later, but it is good to know that that is a thing in this universe, that him screaming does actually transform them. Maybe they have an injection this way. I'm not trying to speculate, but it's just good to see, like, okay, they didn't just throw that in there randomly for Season 3. That is something that pops its head up from so on and so forth. So that's good to know. There was a little time jump 4 years later. Reiner and Zeke mentioned that the reason that they are doing this bombardment and the reason that they had to move forward with different plans was because they failed so hard trying to retake the Founding Titan. They say that the timetable has been moved up in this episode for them to need the Founding Titan because everything is going crazy. You see these guns that they're shooting these Titans with are very effective. These are not cannons from inside the walls. The outside technology is legitimately capping these Titans, man. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do in these Titans. You can see when it hits Reiner, he's just shot. I think Reiner might be seriously injured, if not dead. You see it at the end of the episode. He gets shot and beat up and minked up. That's what I call it. And you see him laying there, and the Beast Titan's just kind of looking at him. So I don't know if Reiner kind of wanted to die or what it was. He jumped into the way to block it. So I'm not trying to make any speculation on there, but that was a super good, very good ending to the episode. Excited to see where they're going to go with this one, man. Excited to see what the season's going to be all about. I am anime only. I did not read the manga, so I'm tuned in, watching every second, watching every small little detail, and hopefully I can really love the story. So I appreciate y'all, man. I ain't going to hold y'all up much longer. Can't wait for episode 2. Other Side of the Sea was dope. Let's get this season going, man. Attack on Titan. I'll catch y'all later. Be safe out there. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for checking me out today. Before you leave, check out the Patreon. I got a link down in the description. Please subscribe and leave a comment to let me know how I can make my content better or any kind of content that you guys want to see. Click like so YouTube can know that I'm a pretty dope reactor and leave any thoughts that you guys have. Some time with me today, guys. Peace.